Yeah, I said hi everyone. Happy that I can come. We were exploring into this trauma-based, old information-based habit of sense of helplessness. Seems to be stored in every cell of the system. And it plays. And now another aspect or whatever level has been seen of that nonsense. And especially when being with close friends who are so-called good-natured, gentle personality, and they face helplessness, it can drive feet crazy because the projection of helplessness sitting in his own face, yeah.
So in the simplicity of who's aware of helplessness, who is it that feels helpless? I mean, it's like,
Yeah. Yeah. It's all happening in me.
yeah.
But yet it can be amazingly intense, these movements. Yeah, anyways, who cares? Me. The sense of me cares. The sense of me. Yeah.
We live in this world where, I mean, it's like a madhouse in a way, you know. And it seems like resting as being, as awareness, is the biggest contribution and all that's needed. Everything else is like just involvement where
It's always the same lesson, the same reminder.
yeah, yeah.
There is nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Simple. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
There are like a lot of intense sensations these last days. And when I'm sitting with you, I can feel that, yeah, I don't need to go in there, or it's easier when I sit with you than when I'm on my own. Yeah, like a lot of what I would interpret it, or the system would, as fear, or yeah. Nothing to do.
What a relief, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, wow, it really doesn't matter what happens. No.
And it just seems like just resting and enjoying this moment because it's all we have. And worrying or being afraid and all that other stuff, it's not wrong, it's not bad, but it just uses energy in a way that doesn't bring us anything other than discomfort. Doesn't, if anything, it only adds to the trouble. It doesn't.
And there's like so much learning field in this world, because there's so many things that you can that we get bombarded with.
Yeah, you can. You know, it's just that's why to me it's not worth watching any of that stuff because it's the design is to try and get people activated. You could say.
Yeah.
It's you know it's like. It's so easy just to enjoy each other in this moment of life.
Yeah. Mm. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Appreciate.
It's very good to hear from you that every questions are like tool for the mind, that the rat race going on. But still, I would love to hear some words from you about this learning process of attention in this moment. So in my experience, when I wake up in the morning, I feel, whoa, this is totally another being I perceive. And maybe you can speak something about how to be in a good way, in the right way, in a conscious way with this attention and movement.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
Tell me how to be in this moment.
There's no how.
There's no how.
So how can I be not in this moment? How works that?
But that's a better question. See if it's possible. I mean, really, you're not separate from this moment. You never are.
So there's no one there. Just when I go in the past, sensations of trauma and condition.
Here we are. This is it. And our conditioning has not been to really fully savor this moment. What's your native language?
German.
German. Feinschmeck. You know Feinschmecken? Yeah.
Yeah. Feinschmeck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like there's two possibilities. We either Feinschmeck, fully enjoy, savor this moment, or we wait for a better moment. And for most expressions of life that we call people, the whole life is spent waiting for a better moment, and then we die. So that's one possibility. But That's what we were kind of taught at school and in our families. Nobody told us it was okay to feinschmeck, to totally feinschmeck.
Yeah, it's drinking. And it's possible in every moment to drink this, to schmeck this.
So that question, where does it take attention?
Thank you so much.
Armin, did you raise your hand or was it just, oh, cool. Hi, Armin.
Hi, Isaac. Yeah. Mm. Thank you for starting as you started. The problem is, I have to say, if you do not know it already, Klaus has left his body spontaneously.
Klaus with the blonde hair?
Yeah,
Oh,
Klaus.
wow. Wow.
Klaus Mössner has
Okay.
dropped his
Wow.
body spontaneously last Sunday.
Oh,
I was
wow.
informed
Thanks for
on
letting me know.
his wife and his children wanted that you know it and
Yes, I'm pleased to
give
know it, yeah.
information to you. This is one side, and maybe what's interesting to talk about in this connection is, of course, there is a lot of sadness in me, but when I'm looking at it, it's it's a sadness that I'm sad in me. Oh, have lost this. And I think, what does it help him? What has it to do with him? I'm sad about myself, and this is has nothing to do with the connection between him and me, and the connection is still there, and I
Exactly.
feel his warm heart, and
Yeah.
as I feel you, and I can talk with him if I like in my heart, as I can talk with you, and
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that so that I'm okay, balanced in some way. Also, this had a strong impression on me, of course, on this human side of me, and I cried a lot with his children and his wife, as they informed me. But on the other side, there is standing this calmness and this balancedness and the beauty of all that. Yeah.
He was a fairly young man, I think.
I guess he was 2 years older than me, so he was 68, or would become 68 at the 7th of January, where his birthday is.
So what his heart just gave out, or what was
The reason he died?
yeah.
It was spontaneously. He changed the tires of the car from his wife, and he said he just strolling around to fix the nuts again. And he didn't come back after an hour, and then they were looking for him, and they found him sitting in the car, and he was dead, had a friendly smile on his face, and was passing away. But it seemed that it was surprising for him too, and he has not to suffer or something like that. So, and for him, maybe it's a good passing.
Yeah, sounds like a very
for his
smooth,
family. For his
very
family,
smooth
not so much.
transition. Yeah.
They could not tune into the situation and prepare, and that's hard. But for him, it's not bad. And so I'm a little bit inside myself, but behind, of course, there is this loving connection that connects us all, and I just wanted to inform you, and at once I see you, I feel our deep love and our connectedness with all, and it's interesting to watch myself in this situation and see changings still in how I arrange myself with the situation, and there has changed a lot, I see, but there's nothing to talk about, just to see. And in a way, I'm surprised, or a part of me is surprised that I can be in a more or less silent way to see this, and not to shake out or falling down in a deep nothing. No, it's bearable somehow. And I have the strong feeling that I'm totally with him in connection, and can be with him whenever I like. And that is nice. And for me, I was connected with him with my heart. We jumped over all the steps that friendship is going, and just simply jumped in our hearts, and we had this connection. This was very nice.
It is very nice. It's not in the past tense.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. And it's keeping me, and it's nice to see you. It's nice to see the summer, to be with you. And
Yeah. When you speak to his family, please send my love and just, yeah.
also this has happened. It's there's still peace, there's still love, there's all that beauty that helps me. The more pressure comes to my outer life, the more it stands beside me, behind me, in me. And that's very lovely to recognize. Yeah. And it's good to see you. It's good to see the summer. It's good to be close to you as I was the last time in Chiemsee. It was and is so beautiful. And you give me so much. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm very happy to be with you.
Yeah.
Give me a lot.
Bettina.
Hi, that's a bit shock here. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Just so gently, just noticing the shock. You didn't ask for it, it happened by itself. And you just here. Nothing to do. Just okay. We hear sounds and then the system goes into shock. Amazing.
Yeah, it was interesting to watch that. I hear that, then okay, but still emotions are coming. Can't help.
Yeah.
Rememberings immediately are there when I met him the first time 10 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
And although part, I noticed it was, oh, I would love, I'm always begun something like that in such a sweet way. Yeah, what's not in my hand. Life does its thing. I can't do anything. Now it feels like a release in the body. It's getting. Thank you so much for showing us this pathway. Whatever that means, but I'm really grateful. Thank you.
Yeah. Abba. Grim Abba. I don't know if I said that right, but
Yes,
how do you
yes.
say that? Yeah, okay.
Abba.
Okay.
Yeah.
Abba. Okay.
Yes. Nice to see you. I have a question. So I was wondering, what's the role of a master, or kind of when is a master needed and when not?
And the answer is
I don't know.
in this moment. Yeah. Is there any separation?
No, I don't think so.
So in that scene, then the master is this. That's always here. It's not an object. But for most of us, we're not used to resting as what we are. We've been running around, looking for something, looking for enlightenment, looking for pleasure, looking for peace. And the moment we're looking for it, we don't see what's already here. And then, of course, in that running habit, running orientation, we're looking, for someone who can point us to stop, to just be. But that pointing is at your own self, not at themselves or at just okay. You rest and you see for yourself. It's simple. But it's kind of interesting in a way, you know. It's like in a simple way, if you want to go somewhere and somebody knows the way, you can ask them, how do you come to that place? And they can tell you. And it's interesting when you go to India, it doesn't matter who you ask, they don't like to say they don't know. So they'll always tell you. But you can hear after a few minutes, after a few seconds, you know if a person really knows or they're just bullshitting. So, but usually you don't need words to even talk. You know, words can point, but the best is just if there's a deep invitation to rest, then the system can go with it, can just rest and see for itself. And you see that there's no separation. There is no you and no master, and no separation. There never has been, there never can be. There's nothing that you can gain. Anything you can gain, you can lose. So. What would you used to say if someone says they're a master, run away? They'll mislead you.
Mm.
Function of someone who knows is just to point you at yourself. That's all.
Mm. Thank-
Aren't you?
Hello, Isaac.
Hi, aren't you?
This with Klaus is really touching me. Maybe we can sit with this.
Yeah.
Mm.
just for fun, we talk about dying. Yeah?
Mm.
So, what is it that dies? Because we know all of us have got an appointment, so-called, with death.
In a way, it's an image.
So an image is just an image. Yeah? So we hear,
Yes.
and we say the name Klaus, and you get a picture,
Yes.
and a feeling maybe of. I mean, we've journeyed together for many years.
And conditionings.
Yeah, and so okay, here we are.
It's interesting because immediately there come pictures and rememberings and future, and it's amazing. And
Yeah.
nothing of them is real. Nothing of them.
Nothing of it, because it's actually, you just hear sounds. I mean,
Yes.
he transitioned or died, whatever you want to call it, some days
Yes.
ago. And if you didn't know, then you didn't know, and then you hear the sounds now, and then somehow you just watch her. But what happens with that? It's just like, okay.
Yes, it brings a lot of feelings and experiencing, but on the same time, it's quiet.
It's quiet, yeah. Yeah.
And it's amazing because the mind immediately wants to help and sorry. Oh.
Right. What can we hold on to?
Nothing.
Nothing.
And we never count it. It's only, yes, only pictures. And stories.
And nothing wrong with them. I mean,
No.
it's just to see it. It's like, I guess, in Buddhist terms, it might be the teaching of impermanence or something like that. That everything changing every second,
Mm.
and it is like that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, Isaac. Hello to
Hi.
everybody. Hi. What I sense right now, there's tension in the body. It came with this message from Army. And so I would love to sit with you for a while.
Okay.
Mm.
So as we're resting, yeah, we can watch the tension. We can go to tension,
Mhm.
go to wanting the tension to be gone,
Mhm.
and go to noticing the flow that happens spontaneously in resting together.
Mhm.
It can, like attention can play. So now we just, in a way, just exploring and seeing we hear. There is awareness,
Mhm.
and the tendency, you could say, attention seems to go to where there's discomfort. It's like
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yes.
one of the possibilities.
Mhm.
And it can also go to enjoy this moment. And it's like we don't know when our last breath is coming. So.
Mhm. In my sense, it's a little. I remind passing from my father. It's not so long ago, and okay, but doesn't matter. Here we are.
Here we are. Yeah.
Mm.
And we don't know. I mean, it can be so quick, just like that. Next thing, it's like, okay, this lifetime is
Mm.
we're in another dimension, or whatever you want to call it. Somehow.
Yeah. Yes. It's good to hear it again and again.
Yeah.
Before you said to Antje, can't hold on to anything, to nothing. Yeah. Yes.
Everything that seems important in this moment, how important is it really? It's just one moment, it just doesn't, nothing matters. It's just like.
Mm. Mm. What I can sense right now is my heart starting the opening. Again.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Mm.
And it seems to me we love to love. That's what we love the most. It's just that unconditionality that it's just, yes.
Mm. Mm.
Attractions come, they go. Different sensations come and go.
Mm. Everything come and go.
Everything comes and goes.
Mm. 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 Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay. Hi.
Did you say my name?
Yes.
things come up to say and then they go. There's a habit of when there's silence or when I'm with people and always have the need somehow to explain myself or apologize or and I was just sitting here and I just feel that habit to always somehow I don't know really what, but well, you know, people use words also to connect. So
You know, if we need to connect, then there must be some sense of separation.
yeah,
It's actually based on the discomfort.
yeah, yeah. And it seems that my habit is to use words to go past this feeling of uncomfortability that most people have. And
Yeah, so that's the question. Do you think it's personal?
No. I just don't know what to say a lot of the time. So
Look, you know, as we're resting here,
yeah,
how beautifully can we meet? Just exploring just the nuances, the subtleties of meeting beautifully.
yeah. It's powerful. I feel so
Yeah.
much energy. It's
Yeah. So we just meet as beautifully as possible in the moment. That's all. And there's nothing left. You know?
yeah.
No regrets. No anything.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah. You know, I always want a lot. I want to do a lot, and several groups I'm participating in, and this body was so tired, and now I just sit with you a few minutes. It's maybe not personal, but it seems somehow that the connection that's happening here is absolutely helpful in order to let the tiredness go. And
The beauty of resting with no agenda, no effort at all, just being, just exploring the subtleties of meeting beautifully.
I like to walk into the world with the sentence you always say, meeting this moment as the beloved. So whatever I see, whether it's a plant or a bird or a human being, I just look at them. I say, okay, at this moment you are my beloved. It's really nice to play with it that way, you know. It's as if I'm seeing better. I am seeing that expression of life better.
Yeah.
More clear.
Seems like some of the indigenous tribes very much, you know, like they talk about life being all our relations and just,
I love that. Yeah. I now work with in a wildlife center with hedgehogs.
okay,
They need to be cleaned every day, and we weigh them, and hopefully they gain weight so they can be put out in nature again. But you need to turn them on their back so they roll up, and then you can, so they don't run away, and then you can weigh them. But always these, you know, these little black eyes looking at you, and then it's really a beautiful moment to. It doesn't need to take long, but just to
Mhm.
meet those little creatures as the beloved also.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's lovely, yeah. Okay.
I
So
mean, you know, to me, it's like in that meeting with the beloved, it's like every molecule of air, it's everywhere. It's just,
yeah, absolutely joyful. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you.
yeah, thank you for that. Yes, sir.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Esther.
I don't.
Ah, Dorothy.
I would like to be with you for a minute or two.
Pleasure. How beautifully can we meet? How beautifully is it okay for us to meet at this moment?
I don't speak very good English.
No worries, you understand me.
Okay.
You understand my heart, that's good enough. Who's that? Hello.
Hallo, hallo?
Ja, ich kann nicht.
Komm mal her.
Hi. Beautiful being this little one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Schön, ne? Schön, ne?
Jackie, I just wanted to say hello. It's been a moment. Jackie Webb. Hi.
Hello,
Oh,
it has. It's been a very long time. It's so beautiful to see you.
yeah.
I was feeling incredibly nostalgic when we were talking about the death earlier, because the last time you and I were together, Shakti Malan was in the room.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah.
not so aware of that. So, oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Mm.
Yeah. Just wanted to say hi. And good to see you. It's
That's
been a
beautiful.
moment and it's been no time at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm. Tina, thank you very much for hosting. Thanks, beloveds, for being here. Love, peace, beauty. So.